watching this video. This is Sheva from Bear Mix Bujo over at Instagram. And for today, we have a craft with me, Christmas edition. So I am currently putting together my Christmas journal, and I will be doing a, I don't know what to call this, but in my head, if you take a box and then you flatten it and then you put it in paper, I thought that's what it would look like. So I'll insert a clip of what the project is going to be for today. So I included that in the other Christmas journal, which is a custom order that is already shipped by the time you watch this video. So I don't have that particular example anymore. So I just filmed a video of what it looks like. So basically that's what we will be doing for my own journal. And this is a project for chapter 1 papers because I'm so in love with their Christmas digital kits this year. I got all of them and I printed a bunch of the stuff, so that's what we will be using. I have it here. So this one is actually one of the background papers. So I used it for my journal, and that's where we will be gluing the flattened Christmas box. So maybe that's what I'll call it, flattened Christmas box. So this is where we will be putting it, and the materials that we will be using for this craft with me would be all the digital kits from chapter 1 papers. So I have here all of the little tiny bits, the labels, the ephemera. So I have that here. And then I also have a bunch of the tags, the note cards, which we will be using later. And I also have these. This is also one of their digital kits, and it's super cute. So it's layered Christmas stockings, and then there's also this little tiny tag that you can attach to it. So I just attached it and then used some Christmas trims, Christmas fibers, to attach it to the layered Christmas stocking. So we'll include that in the project, and then all of the other bits here. And then we will also be using some background papers. So since I already have this in blue, I thought the external paper could be brown. Thought this would look really good here in contrast, and then the inside we can use one of these papers. An easy way to do it would be to use to print back to back, like print on the back as well, so you don't need to use two papers. But I didn't do that. I just printed all of these papers when I first got it because I was super excited to use them already. So I printed all of them, and I didn't have any idea what I'll be using them for yet. But yeah, so you can do that as well. So it's also less bulky, but I personally like bulk in my journals. So we will be using this as the base, and then we will be gluing some of these blue papers for the inside so that it's not white. Okay, I'm back with my scoreboard because I forgot how I did it, but the base is pretty similar to the French door ephemera, which I also created for one of my chapter 1 papers project. So the first bit is actually you know, similar to the French door ephemera. So you fold it so that they're sort of even. Sorry, I'm not one of those crafters who measure, so I just, eyeball everything. So we have that as a rough, and then just use your scoreboard to fold. Now we have that. Okay. And then for this one, how many is this? 3. Is that even? Let's see. Okay. Oops. See, sometimes it's good to eyeball and not use materials, but yeah. So just make sure that you have, you know, even, I know this isn't even, but don't do as I do, do as I say. So that's the base. So if you remember the French door ephemera that we did, that's pretty much similar. So I don't mind that I have a fold there because this is, as I said, going into my own journal. And then the next thing is to just cut it in the middle. So this is A. So I'll cut it there. Let me get my scissors. So I just cut it in the middle. Just follow along the line. So now you have these 2 bits. So how we'll be doing it is we'll tape one or glue one side there. Then when you open it, you glue another side here. So that's, I don't mind that it's going a little bit over the page because, you know, it's there's print there, so I think it still looks good. So for this time around, what you can do is glue bits here and here, and of course glue something here and here. So for that part we'll need more paper, so I'll just maybe use this one because this one has writings in it. So you just basically need, you know, the same size as the flaps. Maybe I'll go a little bit over so that you can cover the rest. You know what? I'll actually just cut this hole and then just refold it. You know, it's basically the same size, right? I'll just cut that and then glue it. So basically you're just, you know, covering the other side. As I said, if you print this double-sided, then you don't have to do this anymore. So yeah, that's how it will look. Let me just add glue to this side and then we'll reinforce the folds later as well. So literally just add glue and glue it to the other side. So because it's 2 paper and this one is a 200 GSM paper, so I printed it in 200 GSM paper, so it's going to be a little bit bulky, but I guess that adds to the vibe of this particular kit, right? Because it's supposed to be a box that's flattened in your journal. So a little bit of bulk is okay. Use my glue spreader, make sure that it fits. Don't have any, so I'll leave that to dry a little, and then let's glue this other part. Then we will cut out the excess bits. And then basically you're done. It's just a matter of constructing the closures and then adding ephemera and decorating the inside. And I think I'm running out of this glue. I've been using it a lot lately, but yeah, that's my favorite glue, in case you're wondering what I use. I like the one that's upside down, because the glue doesn't stick to the other side. It's easier to use. Okay, so I think we're getting, this one is a little bit dried. So what we'll do is we'll just trim the white bits, because obviously I didn't measure, so I didn't do a good job of making sure that everything is straight. And not so bad. Okay, here I have some white bits showing as well. Then this side. I mean, you can also always just use distress ink for the sides. So we're just reinforcing the fold now, because it's two paper together. So just make sure that's reinforced. It's good and reinforced. All right, so we have that part, and then this one we'll trim as well. Okay. I don't know if you can see me when I'm cutting. So I need to get it as close to my face as possible, so that I can see, the white lines. All right. Okay. So that's the other part, and then we will reinforce the fold again. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to our page, the page in our journal. So we have this bit here, and then we will put this part on top, like that. It blends a little bit in the background. yeah, that's how it will look. So in my mind, I thought, you know, it looks like a squished box. So the next thing that you can do now is add in your uh, closure for this bit and then for this bit. Let me get the closures that I have. So for the closures, I just used this circular punch, and then I also used metallic paper for them because I thought, you know, it will be festive, it'll look festive. So you can use gold. I also, for some reason, thought silver would look good. So I don't know, silver or gold. I feel like there's a lot of silver here, so maybe let's use silver. Let me see if that actually will look good. Yeah. And then we will also be using brads. I have my brads here. So that's the thing. I don't have a silver brad, so maybe we'll use gold. So if I use gold, maybe I'll just use the gold one. Yeah, because that's the color brad that I have. Okay. So you take one, line them up together. So I just use two so that when this lifts as you're winding the string, you can still see gold. Just put it in the middle like that. Thinking if we should, no, we'll just glue it. Then you put the brad in the middle. Then you just sort of squish it in. So we'll glue it there. Same thing for the other one. You actually need about 8 of this because you will also be doing a closure for this for inside. So maybe I'll use silver just to mix it up a bit. Gold outside and then silver inside. And then just glue it. Be generous with the glue so that it doesn't, you know, go anywhere. Glue. Okay. Alright, so maybe what I'll do, since it's just a matter of gluing stuff, right? I'll glue this down on the paper. So you just add glue to the largest bit because that's the one that adheres to the page. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of glue. Okay, and this one. right. This one, let's make sure it's in the middle. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's glued to the page. We have this closure. Maybe we can use the silver for this one. Yeah. This one, can we use blue? Because I have a blue, but not this shade of blue. Brad, this one. Or should we use green? Don't have a greeny one. Yeah. So let's try using that light blue. So it's a bit different than gold. I don't know, I'm not convinced. How about bronze? Maybe use the bronze. Will it look better? Let's just try one first. Oh no, where did it go? There. Yeah, I think I'll go with blue. It's a bit more fun. Okay. So we're done with the brads. Let's just glue them so we don't lose it. Towards the middle. Okay. All right, so now it's just a matter of deciding, you know, what do you include inside, what do you decorate it with. So I will definitely add, you know, one of these inside, maybe a card, and then one of the envelopes with a note card inside. That can be used. Let's add that in. And then maybe one of the circular ephemera. This one. Meet me under the mistletoe. That's so sweet. So we'll add that in, and then for the sides, maybe we can use one of these, right? Might be fun to add a bit of twine in there. Add more interest. There's no need to de-stress the back since we are gluing it to the page. Okay, like that. Okay, looks fun. Then here on the other side, let's see what we can add. Will this fit? It's a bit big. Snow. Too bad it's big. This one I think can add there or here. Yeah, add it in the bottom for more journaling space. I mean, obviously this background paper is light enough. If you use a black ink, you can actually use it as is. You can journal in that part as is. That's too long. Maybe another tag, right? Would look good in there. This one is so beautiful. Advent. Yeah, that one can go in there. Thank you. Let's see. This. Yeah. I think we can use those. So let me add another for this. Okay. So cute. And then I think thank you. I like the brown and blues in here. Okay. I don't know if I want to cover that part because don't want it to say thank you. Yeah, happy holidays. So I'll add this in the middle. So that's also one of the great things about this kit is that there's so many labels using this very beautiful calligraphy. Chapter 1 paper, so Sue and Jan collab with another artist for this particular kit that I'm using. I'll link it all below together with a 20% discount code, so you can get this kit for 20% off using the code that I have in the description below. So basically, that's it for the inside. I mean, look at that. Looks very, very cheerful, very, very beautiful. So the next thing to do is to wrap it up, close it out. So we'll use the same trim, then we'll lift the middle so that we can add this a bit too long. So what I do is I don't know if this is how you do it as well, but you just that. And then for the outside bit, actually you can add more sentiments here. I think I added sentiments in the other example. So what I did is I just looked for a sentiment that's a little bit short so that it's hidden, you know, when you close that, it's a surprise. Maybe we'll add that here on top. There. Then one here. There. This is completely optional, but to make it more fun, what I did is I added gold metallic gold leaves around this bit. So I just use metallic paper, and then this I think this is a Tim Holtz puncher. I don't know from where, I just got it as a part of a D-stash. So we'll do 5 on top, then 5 below. So 1, 2, 3. It's very wasteful, so it's better if you punch where you can see the paper so that you're not wasting. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's just, you know, matter of assembling them on the outside. The um, flattened box Christmas ephemera. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll create one of these for your Christmas journal. I think it's a really fun way to have an interactive element in your journal. All of the links and the description for the digital kits that I use will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.